What's going on, guys? Blame Truth here, the Godfather himself, bringing you another video. And I don't want to come at you yelling and screaming this video. I don't want to come at you with catchphrases and funny quotes and whatnot. I know a lot of you guys that have just found my channel probably think I'm pretty funny. I appreciate that. But this is a serious video. I want to be serious and I want to talk about what I actually like and dislike from the beta. I banned myself from playing it until it at least got to Xbox and they implemented some feedback and changes and fixes. But, I mean, I don't want this to be completely negative. I really don't. I think people think that I'm just negative all the time. That's not true. That's not true. In fact, I've always praised Infinity Ward's Call of Duties as far as how they look, how they feel, the gunplay. It all feels great, and this game's no different. This game looks phenomenal. It sounds phenomenal. It feels great. The movement feels great. The aiming feels great. Like, this feels miles ahead of Vanguard and Cold War. Just by engine alone. Like, it does. It truly does. That has never been Infinity Ward's problem, though. That's always been their biggest strength, is how their games look and feel and sound. The production values, as far as that goes, they're always off the charts. Like, it's a great looking, feeling first-person shooter. That's sadly pretty much where the praise is in, though. And I don't know, this is like my third game ever, by the way. I have not played in 10 months. Go easy on me if you think I'm not bunny hopping enough, or I'm not adapting by camping enough, or whatever. I'll just put my Cold War stats and Vanguard stats here on the screen here, just so you can see. If you want to call me bad, whatever, that's your decision. But I had a really rough time my first several hours of the beta. This is probably the best gameplay I got, because this game is tracking my progress through Call of Duty for the past 3 years. It's tracking me on Cold War. It's tracking me on Vanguard. I'm a top 2% player on Vanguard, top 1% player on Cold War. The game treats me as such. And if I do happen to face slightly easier competition, like in this lobby, I get a dog water team. And if I have a good team, I start facing a better enemy team that, you know, they're basement-dwelling nerds that reek of bong water and Cool Ranch Doritos. Like, I can't really have fun. Lost the first 7 I think we won like 2 matches out of 10, regardless of my performance. And that's kind of the issue here, is that I don't feel like I'm playing the game. I feel like the game's playing me. I mean, I can harp on skill-based matchmaking all damn day, but unless you are, you know, up there or whatever, you don't really know what I'm talking about. And I think anybody who's good at Call of Duty, the previous Call of Duties or whatever, can back me up here. Like, you hop into this game without anything, and the game just expects you to be fucking boss at it. I'm not that type of player. I'm not really like a gifted player as far as just hand-eye coordination and you know, twitch aiming reflexes and whatnot. I'm just a smart player, and I have to learn the game, and I have to get acclimated. And it's felt this way for the past 3 years. Like, I feel like a fucking idiot playing the games at the start. It takes me probably 30 hours of playtime before I start feeling like I'm good at the game, and then I'll, you know, gradually improve. And I don't know, it's so fucking weird. Like, this game is not Cold War, this game's not Vanguard, so why are you thinking that it is? That's how the system works. It tracks you from game to game. I don't know, man. It's not fun. You know, I just don't know what else to say. It's not fun dealing with a system like that. Every other issue aside, that's the biggest one. That's the biggest issue. So, we gotta talk about this sound design, man. It's good. It sounds good, but it's not even just the footsteps, guys. I literally got killed by one of those basement-dwelling nerds because he heard me reloading my gun. I didn't shout reloading. He heard, like, the tap of my gun and came around the corner. It was audible on the kill cam. People can hear you popping like your field upgrade for dead silence, which defeats the fucking purpose. So he heard like that and rushed around the corner, bunny hopped and killed me, and I'm like, he really heard that, huh? This is one of the few games where I think it might be better not communicating with your team and just jacking your volume up until you are fucking deaf. In fact, if you do have a hearing impairment, you aren't going to like this game. I'm not sure what Infinity Ward's fascination is with hearing the enemy but not seeing the enemy. Like, I don't know if they're all just blind with Coke bottle glasses and they have amazing hearing or something and they want to make the game play well for them. But if you're that type of person, you're probably going to like this. If you have great hearing and you don't have friends to talk to and you don't like listening to music or having conversations of any merit, you're going to love this game, probably. If you have bad eyesight, you're probably going to love this game because everybody has bad eyesight in this, simulated at least. It's just weird. Very strange. The perk system. I talked about it before. I don't like it. I think that it's not going to be balanced, and I think that the mini-map problem really makes UAVs the crutch thing to use. The fact that you don't get ghosts till the end of the game, and then when you do finally get it, it's more busted than it's ever been just because UAVs are more prominent than they've ever been. And then you can sit in the corner with ghosts and just kind of relax. I don't know what they were thinking with this game. I truly do not. If you wanted to take Modern Warfare 2019 and just make it a little bit less noob-friendly and not change that much and keep the core stuff people like, that, you know, the stuff that they got feedback on in the beta, that they held for feedback that they chose to ignore, if they just had that, people would still buy this game. I don't know why there's this super protection of casuals while I'm over here, like, not having a good time for the first 30 hours of play until I get, like, a meta set up and can actually compete. I don't know. Like, I'm literally punished for being good at previous Call of Duties. It's felt that way with the previous Call of Duties, too. But in this game, it feels even worse because I gotta play slower. But I don't want to play slower. I want to move around and explore and find out how the map plays and use different weapons. But I can't, or I'll do bad. But if I do bad, I'll get easier lobbies. But I don't have fun doing bad. It's just this giant fucking paradox. I don't know what else to say other than I didn't need to play this to tell you all the complaints that I had days prior. Everything that people said, everything that I saw, everything that I experienced just watching others play it, holds true still. Playing it only solidifies the fact that I was right. I would love to come on here and say, hey, I was wrong, this game's fun. It ain't. I want to keep playing it. I will give it that. But that's like every Call of Duty. I want to keep playing it. I want to unlock stuff. I want to give it a full, I guess, prestige. Is prestige even in this game? I don't know. I want to give it like a full prestige worth of playtime to really judge, but I don't know, guys. Like, you know, yelling aside, anger aside, it's just very, very middle of the road. If I had to rate this game, I'd give it like a 5, you know? Which, yeah, it is better than Vanguard. It's better than Modern Warfare 2019, but, I mean, the bar can't get any lower. The bar's in hell, and Satan's playing limbo with that bar. Yeah, of course this is going to be better than those. I would say it's below Cold War. Like, if you want to buy a Call of Duty, just buy Cold War, you know, and play that. Like, Cold War is a decent game, I would say now. I don't know, man. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And my official take on the beta right now, and this is the improved beta, is don't get it. Don't get it unless you're, like, blind and have great hearing, I guess. It's just not very good. I don't know what else to say. The maps are a little bit better, but there's that museum map, which is way too fucking big and not very good. I don't know. I just expected more. These guys had 3 years, and we get, like, just a slightly different version of Modern Warfare 2019, it feels like. I don't know. Activision's learned nothing. But hey, guys, I'm out of time. I hope you enjoyed this short little video. Shorter video. The game sucks. End of story. And again, I want to nail Joe Secott to the fucking cross. Peace out.
I appreciate it, Nick. I'm sorry if I'm a little fucking snippy. I'm hurt and I'm old and I'm fucking tired and I work with fucking children.